I welcome everyone to this new video lecture. In this video lecture, we are going to perform an experiment to determine the coefficient of discharge of the Venturi meter. To perform this experiment, the apparatus required are the Venturi meter test stick and the stopwatch. Now, let us discuss the theory related to this experiment. The Venturi meter is a device which is used to measuring the flow rate of fluid flowing through any circular section or in the pipe. Venturi meter mainly consists of three parts. One is called as conversion part, and the second one is called as probe, which is in constant diameter, and the third one is called the enlarging diameter, which is called as diverging part. So mainly the Venturi meter consists of three parts: the conversion section, which is reducing in diameter; the throat section, which is constant in diameter; and the divergent section, which is enlarging in diameter. Now, our main aim is to find out the coefficient of discharge. So what is coefficient of discharge? Coefficient of discharge is the ratio of actual flow rate to the theoretical flow rate. How we can find out the value of actual flow rate and theoretical flow rate? So actual flow rate can be determined by using the Venturi meter test, which is the ratio of volume of water. Actual flow rate is the ratio of volume of water collected in the measuring tank to the total tank we can divide by theoretical discharge can be calculated by using the formula A1 into A2 root over of 2GH divided by root over of A1 square minus A2 square. Now, what is A1 and what is A2 and this H and G? So A1 is the area of the pipe section, whereas A2 is the area of the throat, and this H is the manometric height difference between the convergent section and the throat. So we can the value of A1, A2 is given in the manual, whereas the value of H can be determined in the Venturi meter test stick. Now let's move to the Venturi meter test stick. The different parts of the Venturi meter test stick are, this one is called as sump. This sump is act as a reservoir of water. Whatever the amount of water required to perform this experiment is taken from this reservoir. And this one is called as measuring tank. By measuring the volume of water in this measuring tank to the total tank taken is using for calculation of the actual flow rate. Now, this one is called as the pump. The pump is used to supply the water from the reservoir to the Venturi meter for the purpose of the experiment. And this one is called as the control panel of this testing. This control panel is used to on or off the pump. Now, this one is called as the bypass valve. If the bypass valve is fully open, then whatever the amount of water pumped by the pump is again discharged to the sump. Whereas if we closed the bypass valve, if we fully close the bypass valve, then the whatever amount of water supplied by the pump is fully supplied to the Venturi meter. Now, this one is called as the differential manometer. One limb of the differential manometer is connected to the conversion section, whereas the another limb of the differential manometer is connected to this throat. And this throat is used to, and this Venturi meter is used to give the differential head between the conversion section and the throat section. Determine the value of H. Now let's move to determine the value of actual flow rate. Now, this one is the measuring tank. The value of the area of this measuring tank is given in the manual. Now, by determining the value of this H, we can multiply the value of area into height, which is give the value of volume of water filled in this measuring tank. Now, how much water is filled in this measuring tank to the total tank taken is the actual flow rate. So now let's start filling some water up to 10 seconds in the measuring tank. Now, this one is called as the divergent channel. This divergent channel is directly connected to the sump, and this divergent channel is diverted to this measuring tank. Suppose if we start diverting the channel to this measuring tank for 10 seconds, then some water will be collected in this measuring tank, and by measuring the height of the water in this piezometer and by multiplying the height of water filled with 10 seconds and the area of this measuring tank, we can easily find out the value of the volume of water collected in this measuring tank for the 10 seconds. So now let's start the process. Now let's start how much water is collected in this measuring tank. by using the centimeter. So initially the measuring can is filled with 6.5 centimeter of water by noting down the value of R1, that is 6.5 centimeter. Now let's divert the water which is coming from this measuring to this measuring tank for the 10 seconds. So let's start the stopwatch. Now, let's see how much water is flooded in this measuring tank. And it is showing 11.5 cm. Means after running the water to this measuring tank for 10 seconds, the height of water collected in this measuring tank is equal to 11.5 minus 6.5, that is 5 centimeters. So now let's move to the board where we can calculate the value of CD, that is coefficient of discharge of the Venturi meter. Let's start the calculation part. From the manual we have found the value of A1 and A2. A1 is the area of the pipe. The value of this area of the pipe is 0.000616 meter square, and the value of AP, that is area of the fluid, is equal to 0.000154 meter square. And from the observation we have found the value of H1 and H2 equal to H1 equal to 85 centimeter and H2 is equal to 48.5 centimeter. H2 is equal to 6.5 centimeter, which is the value of water column in the measuring tank before starting the experiment, and after is the value of water column in the measuring tank 11.5 centimeter, which is the value after the running the form in the measuring tank for the 10 seconds. Now we have to find out the value of actual flow rate, which is the multiplication of area into value of R divided by time taken. Now what is area? Area is the area of the measuring tank, which is 0.077 meter square, and the value of R equal to 11.5 centimeter minus 6.5 centimeter into 10 to the power minus 2. For 2 convert this 10 to the minus 2 is multiplied with this section by to convert the centimeter into meter divided by time taken equal to 10 seconds. So by putting the value of area of the measuring at 0.077 meter square into 11.5 minus 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 10 seconds. So the value comes 3.85 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube per second. So the actual fluid comes out to be 3.85 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter cube per second. Now let's calculate the value of theoretical fluid. So the formula for theoretical fluid is equal to A1 into A2 root over of 2 into G into S divided by A1 square minus A2 square root over. So now the value of A1 equal to 0.000616 into 0.000154 into root over of 2 into G, the value of G equal to 9.81 meter per second into the value of H equal to the difference between the H1 and H2, that is 85 minus 48.5 into 10 to the minus 2 R, it is in centimeter. To convert the centimeter into meter, we have multiplied the value with 10 to the minus 2 into root over A1 square 0.000616 square minus 0.000154 square. So let us find out the value of theoretical fluid. So by calculating this value in the calculator, the value comes out to be 4.2562 into 10 to the minus 4 meter cube per second. So we have calculated the value of actual flow rate and the theoretical flow rate. Now let the calculate the value of CD, which is the coefficient of discharge. So the value of CD to be, let calculate the value of CD. CD is the ratio of actual flow rate to the theoretical flow rate. So from the experiment we have found the value of actual flow rate to be 3.85 into 10 to the minus 4, and the value of theoretical flow rate is 4.2562 into 10 to the minus 4. So the value comes out to be, and the value of this Bench-Limited is 0.90 of CD. CD is the ratio of actual flow rate to the theoretical flow rate. So the value of the CD from the calculation we have found the value of actual flow rate from this calculation is equal to 3.85 into 10 to the minus 4, and the value of theoretical flow rate is equal to 4.2562 into 10 to the minus 4, and the value of the CD comes out to be 0.90. The value of CD ranges from 0.6 to 1. So the value of this Bench-Limited is equal to 0.90. Thank you.